In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. Silent Hill 2 is one of my favorite games ever made, so when the remake was announced, it made my heart skip a beat. Would we finally get a good Silent Hill game for the first time in so long? Is there still hope for this franchise to make a comeback and thrive in today's age? The short answer is yes. The remake is insanely good and improves upon the original in many ways, while still keeping all the aspects that made it so special, such as the dreary atmosphere and amazing story. Thus, I decided to get the platinum, as I re-experienced this cult classic. Keep watching to see how it went. I started the game on hard, combat and riddle difficulty, and the very first trophy I got was for reaching Silent Hill. Now, as you'll see a bit later, hard difficulty is actually quite a challenge in this game. But, as you'll also see, it is very fun, and will keep you on your toes for the entire game. It's very foreboding if you know the original. Can I break this glass? Oh, I can. Oh wow. You can break like all of the glass in the game. Oh wow, you can see them through the glass. That's crazy. For the first puzzle of the game, I had to fix a record and its record player. I did this by going around the entire town, gathering 2 pieces of the record, some glue to glue it together, a coin for the record player, and a button that was missing from the record player. This was actually a pretty involved puzzle that took a bit, but it was quite fun, to be honest, getting to explore the entire town before shit hits the fan. There we go, I think. Yes. What's in it? 2. I need that. I then earned my second trophy by reaching the Woodside Apartments. Nice. Nice and cozy. Reach Woodside Apartments. Oh. Now I actually ended up dying in this encounter because I was not expecting the enemies to be so erratic and hard-hitting in their movements. Which just goes to show you how difficult hard is and how one single encounter can mess you up real bad. It was crazy. I tried dodging, but wow. I earned my next trophy shortly after, by trying to open 50 locked doors in total. After a bit of roaming around, I found my first ranged weapon, this handgun. With this, you could cripple the enemies and melee them down to the ground. It actually turned out to be very useful for conquering hard mode. There we go, I crippled them. That's not good. I was able to get the coin of a knight from this safe, and after I met Eddie.
Eddie. Okay. So, do you live here, Eddie?
I then got a snake coin from this pool with 3 lying figures, just about making an escape. They actually increased the amount of lying figures. I then used this pack of soda to wash the final coin I needed down the trash chute, finally giving me the opportunity to complete the puzzle downstairs. There we go. I then used the coins to complete the riddle downstairs and obtain a key. Nice. Once I entered the room, I came across my first real encounter with Pyramid Head. I then made my way into the Blue Creek apartments and for the first time entered the Otherworld, earning me another trophy. Otherworldly. Enter the Otherworld for the first time. In the Blue Creek apartments, I tried running past enemies to save ammo, but this was my undoing, and how I encountered my second death. Maybe this was a bad idea. I'm dead. Very bad idea. Soon after, I got a trophy for breaking 50 windows. Although this is clearly not a window, but you know. Entered. Destroy 50 windows. It's not really a window. Nice sound. And then I died again. I'm so low. Shit, I'm dead. In the Blue Creek apartments, we come across Angela again, whom we met a bit earlier in the graveyard. I wasn't recording at the time, so that's why I only bring her up now.
It's you.
Yeah. I'm James.
Angela.
Eventually, I'm able to complete the main puzzle of the Blue Creek apartments by gathering 3 different clock hands and putting them at the right time. This soon leads me to a big fight with Pyramid Head. Eventually I drive him away and earn my next trophy for exiting the Blue Creek apartments. Oh, I did it. Fast, make your way out of Blue Creek apartments. We then encounter Laura, who seems to know about Mary, James's dead wife.
You didn't love Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait! How do you know her name?
Soon thereafter we make it to Rosewater Park and meet Maria, earning us another trophy.
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I?
Uncanny. Meet Maria. I then got stuck on this puzzle at Jake's Inn for way too long, because I didn't realize you had to put a 0 before the answer to open the safe. It was 533, but it's just, the solution wasn't to add 5 at all, it's just 0 before the 533. So, oh god. While escorting Maria, I got a trophy for defeating 75 enemies in melee combat. Outburst trauma. While escorting Maria, we spot Lara and follow her to Brookhaven Hospital, earning us another trophy. Hello. Caven time. While exploring the hospital, I came across my second ranged weapon, the shotgun. This would prove useful for bosses, but also encounters with a lot of enemies that needed to die quickly. Lovely, gonna be saving all of those bullets for later. It was also in the hospital that I encountered my worst nemesis, the nurses. They have a long string of attacks to avoid, and they also hit harder than all the other small monsters in the game. This meant that I would die to them a lot, over and over again. Oh, touch. Hit. I'm stun locked. Bruh. After sticking my hand in every hole imaginable, I am able to gather 3 different bracelets. They give me the code and symbols I need to progress. There we go. There we go. Having obtained the rooftop key, I make my way towards the roof, where I promptly get thrown off and return back to the other side of the 3rd floor. Oh. I knew it. It is then that I encounter the first major boss fight, Flashly. I actually made some really cool changes to the boss to make it more dynamic and modern, which they proceed to do for the rest of the bosses in the game, and I find that to be really cool and creative. Upon defeating the boss, I earn another trophy. Oh, okay. Oh. Once in the Otherworld hospital, the game pulls a really mean move on you, by making the nurse even harder, giving her a knife and extending her string of attacks. This was the second bane of my existence and would kill me so many times I can't even count them. It was also here in the Otherworld hospital that I realized my ammo situation was looking really bad. I started doubting if I could do it on hard. Oh god. No, stop. Hit the wall. Oh, okay. Well, in the Otherworld, I earned another trophy by stomping 75 enemies to death. Better. Oh my god. Oh. I don't know where I am. Oh. I'm not wasting ammo. Oh. I'm dead. Back on the floor. Oh, I'm dead. Already. Oh, I will be dead at least. After much suffering, I was finally able to obtain the 2 codes and the key that I needed to progress. This allowed me to finally move on to the basement of the Otherworld Brookhaven. After finding the 2 rings needed for this wall, we were able to progress into the lower floor. We encountered Pyramid Head in the corridors, but were able to escape to safety. Run! After escaping Pyramid Head, we pop another trophy. Survive the chase in Brookhaven Hospital. After the hospital, the game starts giving you a lot of ammo again, which encouraged me to keep playing on hard. I earned my next trophy for finding some pizza in Pete's Bolorama. This is a reference to the original reference.
This town's full of monsters.
I know that
You
reference.
just sit here and eat pizza.
After running down some very long stairs, we get our next trophy. Into the abyss. With this, I have reached Toluca Prison. I jump down one hole and another hole. This prison area was the spookiest in the game, because some sick bastard decided to give the mannequins the ability to walk on walls, like a spider. It honestly gave me the heebie-jeebies, and it is one of the scariest things I've seen in a horror game. Hello there. Not what I want us. No. How about no? Like, no? Oh, I see you. I literally see you. Get down. Bastard. Oh my god. Eventually, I'm able to secure the rifle, my third ranged weapon. I don't have much to say about this area, and there's no trophies to obtain here, but the new weight puzzle was pretty cool, and I definitely like the prison more in this than in the original. When I said it. Execution lever. Ah shit, here we go again. Another hole to jump down. James really loves his holes, you know. And another one. How many is this? 4? 5? We now make it to the abstract baddie boss fight. This was honestly the coolest boss fight in the game, and it earns us another trophy. Gotta be dead soon. Yeah. We now enter the labyrinth, which had this really cool remade version of the head puzzle that actually led you to a bunch of secret passageways and stuff. It was a surprisingly engaging area with like a lot of cool layouts compared to the original game, so I really liked it in this one. Well done, Bloober. In the second part of the labyrinth, we encounter Pyramid Head once again, but this time we discover his secret lair, earning us another trophy. Towards the end of the final labyrinth part, Pyramid Head chases us down, but we're able to narrowly escape and he drops his great knife on the ground. We can then use this knife to open up the barrier of amalgamations that was blocking our way earlier. This lets us head to our final encounter with Eddie. But first, we need to jump down another hole.
There you are!
The Eddie boss fight was really cool, with 3 unique phases as he becomes more and more unhinged. Killing Eddie earns us another trophy. Our next trophy is earned for chilling 10 minutes on Toluca Lake before heading onto the hotel. Almost immediately after, we earn a trophy for reaching Lakeview Hotel.
This hasn't changed at all in 3 years.
I finally decided to use the hunting rifle and got a trophy for killing 1 enemy with every weapon. After opening the fireplace to get my first music box, I came across a brand new enemy. This enemy would however not appear again as something you have to fight, but only as something that chases you down when you have no weapons. I felt like this enemy was a waste of ammo, having fought it once and defeated it, so I decided to reload my save and just run away as fast as possible instead. And thankfully, it worked out. After solving this cool mirror puzzle using glass shards and an apple, I was able to get my second music box in the room just across. I then had to solve a book puzzle. Get a red paint can. Open the red paint can with the can opener you find separately. Find the light bulb, paint the light bulb red, insert the light bulb above the mirror, get a code from the mirror, and then open the suitcase. A bit convoluted if you ask me, but doing this gave me the key I needed to the employee elevator. I headed down the employee elevator, leaving my equipment behind to stay under the weight limit. I made my way to the kitchen and found some bread, which gave me a trophy. This is a reference to a really popular Silent Hill 3 meme. Eventually I found the third and final music box. After solving the music box puzzle, I was granted access to the corridor on the 3rd floor, which meant I could finally visit room 312. This earned me another trophy. After unraveling the plot twist of the century, we're once again sent to the other world for a final stretch. This is actually the one part of the remake that I felt was inferior to the original, because in the OG, all of the doors could lead you anywhere and it truly felt like a maze, while in this it's kind of just like a really rundown hotel, so I think they degraded in that aspect for this area. I think this final exploration section was really cool, where you can tell all of the monsters have run out of energy and are just limping their way towards you without attacking. It's finally time for our final encounter with Pyramid Head. Sorry, 2 Pyramid Heads.
I'm ready.
Defeating the 2 Pyramid Heads gets us another trophy. The final fight that comes after was expanded upon a lot in the remake, with 3 different phases. Having defeated the final boss, we grab ourselves another trophy. I got the leave ending on my first playthrough, which gave us the Making Peace trophy. It was now time for my second playthrough. In this new playthrough, I would grab all of the miscellaneous trophies, as well as the trophies for collecting every collectible in the game, beating the game with no ranged weapons, beating the game in under 10 hours, beating the game with no radio, and beating New Game Plus, as well as getting an ending I did not have before. The first trophy I got on this playthrough was for trying to leave Silent Hill at the beginning of the game. The reason I showed that screenshot is because I was not recording when I got it. The next trophy was earned for grabbing a weapon you only get in New Game Plus, the chainsaw. This weapon is extremely OP and one of the reasons the melee only run is actually not hard. The next trophy I earned was for shooting all of the balloons in the Woodside apartments. The only other miscellaneous trophy I had left was for discovering the secret in room 106, which is a reference to Silent Hill 3 and implies both games are happening at the same time. The first ending I went for was the brand new Bliss ending. This gave me the trophies for beating the game in under 10 hours, without killing enemies with ranged weapons, on New Game Plus and with no radio. On my way to the final boss, I got the trophy for seeing all glimpses of the past. I then got the trophy for collecting all memos. And finally the trophy for collecting all strange photos. The normal ending I got this playthrough was the in-water ending, which would allow me to get the stillness ending next time. On my next playthrough I got a trophy for killing 75 enemies with weapons. Having gone through another playthrough while collecting every single ending item required for all of the endings, I pushed onwards to get all the remaining endings I needed for the platinum. First up was the dog ending.
fuck out shit. Nie. To nie może być prawda.
I then got the UFO ending, which is actually hilarious how they changed that to make Last Gen James the alien. I then got the Maria ending, which is the final normal ending I
Better
needed.
do something about that cough.
Finally, I got the Stillness ending, which is one of the new ones that doesn't actually give you any trophies, but I felt I needed to get all of them anyway. Last but not least, I got the Rebirth ending, which marked the end of my journey and the completion of the Platinum Trophy. This game has been one big nostalgia trip, and I honestly can't thank Bloober enough for bringing it to life. It honestly might replace the original for me, at least in terms of the game I choose to play whenever I want to see some Silent Hill 2. If you have enjoyed this video, then please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.